Yeah, okay, so thank you guys for joining in. Thank you, Mesama and Ejiro for joining in. Sorry for using the word guys. Okay, so Ejiro Mesama has been one of the contributors working on our first project. I know you messaged, right? I saw your message when you said you want to start with our first project. And so and she's been working on the dashboard, right? A quick one again about the project, like I mentioned to you earlier, maybe just in case you have questions you can ask. Um, so the aim of the project, like I did mention, is spotlighting open source projects in Africa. And the project is like, right, it's like it's actually led for us to improve it, make it much better. And I also want to say this that the fact that it's open source doesn't mean that probably maybe for example, I have some open source projects I've worked on my CV, right? So you can add some of this project to your CV. That's another cool stuff, right? But then again, it can also indicate that you worked right as a contributor. I just mentioned that. I don't know why I mentioned it, but I just mentioned that because when I first joined Chaos, right, I didn't think I could add open source contribution to my CV, right? I could recall even applying for a role at the time that I think one of the requirements was that you probably must have contributed to an open source project. Sorry. So that's by the way. Hi, Felix.
Hi, Kingsley. Good morning. Hi, everyone.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, Nigerian time for those of us that are in Nigeria. Yeah, welcome, Felix. So as I was trying to say, so Mesoma is working on dashboard, and then what we just seek to achieve with our first project is, spotlight, showcase, right, African open source project. You know, the last GitHub Universe event that happened, I think last year, where they featured um, a repository by this guy, what's in his name? One of these developers, right? Nigerian developers created a repository, compiling. I think that was specifically different Nigerian project. And surprisingly, I think that was when I just went through the article, that was when I even discovered some open source project Nigerians were working on, and it was pretty much interesting. So people are out there looking for, projects to contribute to, right? One, and maybe also fund or support this project, right? So, but then it's difficult for some persons to learn about or know this project, right? Most times when I tell people about open source, one of the first questions is always, how do I find projects, or where do I contribute, or where do I discover a project? And by projects, specifically open source that are project driven, not just communities, because most of what people are used to around here are just communities, right? They are probably just doing non-profit activities, not really project-driven communities, right? Are building an OS product, right, for people to use. So I think that's one of the key things, right? AFOS will be able to do, right, within this landscape and sort of like also improving inclusion, right? So when we spotlight the project and then we now need a dashboard, right? The dashboard where the admin will be the one, reviewing this project and reviewing the project that have been submitted because maintenance, project maintenance, we have to submit this project, right? And the admin will look review the project and then approve it. Once the project is being approved, it will now go live, right? That's the dashboard SMI is working on. And the last call we had, we had a couple of conversation and all that. I'm just looking forward to see um, what everyone has or have, right? In this case. So um Hi, Lami. Welcome, Lami.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. So, yeah, I think without wasting much of our time, I'll probably want to route to Lami Hamza is here again. I would like to route to Maya. Right. I know you were not able to join the last call if I can't recall. But we had this conversation about what to do, and then let me just know if you were able to, work on anything and any ideas that came up, and you don't mind sharing with us. Over to you,
Oh, okay.
Maya.
Okay, all right. So already, I joined the last call, but yeah, I did because we spoke about the table for the for collecting projects like on dashboard. So I already did that already. So I've designed that. So I was just waiting for the meeting to like tell you because when I wanted to like reach out to you, I saw okay, I saw your message about having the meeting by 11. Okay, maybe I'll just chill till this time. So I already have done that and I've done that. Yeah. So you can review and let me know.
Okay. Sorry. But do you mind kind of like sharing it here? Like, do you mind, or do you want me to maybe sort of like personally check it out
Okay, so
much
I'm
later?
using my phone.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can pull that up. I'm trying to load. Hello, Hamza. Hamza is a front-end developer that finds design flow interesting. So you'll be nice, Hamza. Welcome, Hamza. Hamza, if you can hear me.
Uh, how do I know you?
Okay. So while I'm trying to bring that up, my this thing is loading. So I don't know. Lami, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, so I don't know if you can just quickly maybe just share what's up, what's it called? Ogo project, and then, maybe any stuff you need help with and stuff. Right.
Yeah, yeah. I'm using my phone, so I won't be able to join, like, share my screen. But the screens are still on their way. The last time during the main kiosk meeting, I shared I worked on like login experience. This week and next week, we're really aiming to like wrap it up, the designs. I mean, up by next week, so that's in 2 weeks
By
rather,
next
so
week?
that's no, in two
Mm,
weeks. Sorry, not next week.
okay.
Um, so that after that we'd move on to prototyping and testing. Yeah. Then there's an illustration on the current Ogo website that wants to bring into the new one, but the illustration like would like you to match the color and
Styles.
be more interesting. Yeah. So if someone is able to work on that, that would be very good. We need like an illustrator to work on that.
Okay, great. I'm also trying to um my network has been, quite slow. Damn. Take it there. Okay. So I'm just trying to load up the screens. Um okay, but thank you so much for that feedback. So I also put this out there. I don't know, is there anybody that does anyone here that does illustration and might be willing to support, yeah, let me share that with me, with this thing with me. Maybe we can just work on it together. Anyways, if you also want to kind of like support, just let me know. So we need I think these are the screens Lami is talking about. Um Lami, Emmanuel is still with you on this, right?
Yes, yes.
But if anyone wants to join the design, so you're welcome to join.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Ruth, I don't know if you joined that call anyways, but why am I feeling that this purple color kind of like strike like a different this thing? I don't know.
Yes, we're changing it to black. We talked on
Oh,
WhatsApp concerning this.
okay.
We don't want to use pink is the current on the badging websites. Pink is like the CTA color. But they mentioned something about accessibility and color psychology.
Oh,
How people can done.
oh,
How people can see done
sorry, I didn't
faster.
hear.
Yeah. How people can see like colors that look like red as meaning danger.
Oh,
That's one of the reasons we change our graph color to purple and blue. So just following up on
I
that, we also
see.
want to change the CTA to black.
I
And
see.
then the secondary color would be blue.
Okay. I see. It makes sense. That's a valid point because chaos is big on accessibility. So most certainly, yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I'm still here, but yes, sir. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think say you don't
Hello?
go. I still do. I only Mustafa go.
Hello, is that? Can you please mute, please? Okay. I think that's this person Hamza. Okay, so I was trying to share. First, thank you so much, Lami, for the feedback. I think I'll also kind of like I'll still put it out there and probably get one or two persons that might be interested just to see how for this thing the illustration you mentioned. Please give me a moment, please. Let me. Yeah, please, so sorry about that. Trying to check. Oh. Okay, so please just in case I just go off the call, I'll still rejoin. I'm trying to change power because my internet this thing is down. Okay, so can you see my screen? Hello, can everyone
Yes.
see my screen?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, so I think this is a bit of what we're talking about. Yeah. Project description, project theories, project status, action. Okay. I recall there was this guy Eves on the call last time. He also mentioned something. He said he worked on something. Let me check here. He didn't tag me to it, so sadly, not sure. Okay. So Mesoma, are you there? Oh, sorry. I was just about saying if you can kind of like, just share some insight to this. But from what I can see here, like you mentioned, when project admin when they submit project, right? Project administrators, right? Open source project administrators, when they submit their project, so there was a suggestion on using a table that displays the project name, right? And then project description. AMS has suggested something with this project description, if I can recall, because the key issue said was that using a block of course, people are saying description, the project description is the block of text, and that won't be very user friendly on this thing, on using a table to display. So I think he suggested something like you just have a project. I don't know, maybe kind of like a trigger that when you click, it shows a pop-up right from the table that shows the description that was sent in. And then project categories, of course, we need this to filter the project by category on the landing page. Project status, approval, and then actions. Actions include approve project, reject project, view project. So I'm just going to open this up like to everyone. Yeah, I'm just going to throw this to everyone, right? Based off the insights we have, just looking at the functionality first, right? So what do you all think, and what are your suggestions and other possible recommendations? So it's over to everyone. Hello. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Kinsley, I don't
Yeah,
know
I
if you
can
can
hear
hear
you,
me.
Felix.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm, are we still making use of is the idea for is it Google Form or is it Google Form that's supposed to return this at the back end?
Okay, so I remember I was supposed to have this thing, this side chat with Desmond. This one hasn't even held to my class. Okay, no, we are not using the Google form anymore. Reason being that when the admin, when the project administrator or maintainer, shares, submits this thing. What I had in mind was that when the admin clicks on view project, there's a modal that opens up about details of the project. Okay, I don't know if we can see Maya's comment. So there was actually an issue, right, with that. We had an issue with that. So except there's a way to circumvent that particular challenge, which is it's just one of those calls where we had and we we're talking about it. I thought you went on the call though. So, but the primary idea for not wanting to use Google Form, or for deciding to use Google Form, right, was to avoid having to post this detail that will be taken in from project maintenance as they are submitting, so we're trying to avoid that. I think that's when Desmond suggested that we post that on GitHub, right? So except there's actually a very a way to handle, right, a user-friendly and less maybe a cost-effective way to handle that, then maybe we'll still find ourselves trying to figure this out, like the table, and then it means we have to create a form, right? So a form on the AFOS page, right? Where, when you go to this thing, the landing page, now when you click on submit project, right? It will now take you, there will be a form, a page, a separate page will be created that will collect this data now, right? So for now, I think we've not made that decision yet. But then again, an alternative to using that, because when a user sends in a Google form, when they send in that this thing, how do you? It's going straight to your inbox, right? It's going to the admins, the official inbox, right, of AFOS. Right? So how do you? It means the admin will now have to manually, add the project to the platform. But we are looking at a scenario where this information just comes in and the admin clicks on maybe the project approve and boom, it's on this thing. So admin doesn't have to. So if we have like 1,000 responses on Google Form, how do we now get that information on our first this same page? I don't know if you get my point, right? So it means the admin will now have to manually key that those responses, right? So it's just open, right? I just open to any recommendations or hello, Felix.
Yeah, I can hear you. So just to be clear, that means GitHub, the maintainer, the supposed maintainer is meant to submit logo, that is an image, obviously, and other things. So with GitHub be able to host those image files and the copy or the response to the forms, everything.
Yeah, seriously, I think that I don't know if Amza is still on the call anyways. Maybe if he could help us with that.
Yeah, because I think anything, any iteration that is going to, I think those are key things to know about before trying to iterate on this. So that's why I'm asking all this stuff.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you. I believe we can
Okay,
hear you, but I
sorry.
don't think Hamza is still on the call.
Okay.
I think she's in another meeting too, because in the chat box she said, "Hi, I'm in a meeting." So
No, he's this person, Hamza. Hamza was on the call. The Hamza guy is the front-end person. I was referring to Hamza. So yeah, the question you asked Felix about, I am not exactly sure on how that will happen or how that can be done. So maybe I'm still gonna confirm that from that with Desmond, right? So now that you've seen the work so far on the dashboard, Ijiro, maybe you might want to work together with Mesoma or something, right? Or at least for now, primarily,
I would
or
reach out to her too.
okay.
Or
So
what?
sorry, go ahead, please.
No. Or what? You were saying something. I interrupted you, so I wanted you to
Okay.
continue.
Yeah. So like I said, if the admin is if we have the table on the dashboard, means the information coming in, I was submitted from information submitted by the project maintainers. So it means we will need a form. So you can either collaborate with this person on the dashboard, or the second part is trying to and this guy created a separate page. So if you go to ready for implementation, my internet might just be slowly. So if you go to ready for implementation page, right, you find the landing page. So when it means when a maintainer clicks on the submit project, this was what I think this was another
The
point of
landing
view.
page on this particular page on Figma.
Yeah. So check the pages panel. You'll find ready for implementation. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So when a maintainer say you want to submit your open source project, right, to Apple, so when you click here, right, you need a page. We will need a page, right, where there's a form, and that form will the person will have to supply information like I think I'm just gonna pull up I'll try and pull up the PRD we had for this. But then you
Yeah,
can also check. Sorry.
I wanted to ask for that if there is any document that was provided for the design of the website.
Yeah, there's a document, right? But might not really be as detailed as you want to because of how the project started back then. So, but then there is a document. So you can either work with that or you can also try to just with what we have here, for example. Um, so if you look at this, means this is kind of like the project logo or something. So we need the project logo, we need the maintainer, we need to submit project logo, project library, like the category and all that, project description, you know, think these are some of the information about the project. And so just it means that the form will basically just have to collect this different data, right? And then the project link, if they have link to maybe GitHub or maybe just a website, where the project is hosted. So those are the primary information we will need, right, on working on that page. So maybe you can just explore some stuff and share with me.
Okay.
I don't know if you understand that.
Yeah, I get you.
Okay, nice.
Just drop the document.
Yep. So,
I just dropped the documents on the chat section.
okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I don't know, Felix, please, just one other thing. So I don't know if you can help me pin this document to Slack, right? So help me pin the documents, but of course, name it, of course, PRD, to just pin it to Slack. And I think we'll do same. Lami, so if you, for Ogo, you can pin Ogo to this thing. So it's easy to point people to on the channel. So we don't always have to try to pull it up into it. Just look at the pin messages on Slack and you get it.
I'm sorry, I've been away. I just rejoined. What should I pin?
Am I see you?
Since it's like Kingsley is off, so Lami, he was saying that he should help pin is it PRD any document for Ogo for on the Slack channel. I'm guessing the Chaos Africa designers channel or Chaos Africa. I don't know which of them. So that's what he was referring to.
I just add a link to this
Okay.
email and just pin it there. That's all.
All right.
Hi, so sorry. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, we can hear you.
Okay, so I think that's just about it. So we have like two things, right? One, so anybody that does illustration and or you just want to support with the illustration, right? Um, you can reach out to me. So we need to work on illustrations for Ogo. And then so 80.
Yeah.
Okay, bye, Lami. So 80, you have you can work on the form, right? For the form where maintenance will have to, submit field to submit their project. And the some of the designs and the style and most of the components you need, like input and all that, is there on that page. But if you're also creating anything, you have to make components so that if any other person is making the design, can use some components created. Yep. So Mesoma is on the call. She can't talk. Then we have I didn't really get funny. I didn't really get that feedback exactly on the design Mesama shared. So to know, but then so I don't really want to keep us long for today. So we can jump on the Figma, all right, share our thoughts, share our feedback, and so we're just looking at a way to close out this part. Probably it's lingered for a little while. So please do well to share your thoughts, share your inputs and all that so that we can get things going. So that's pretty much from my end. And I I don't know if we have any comments, right? Feedback or something you want to share. So you can share it with me, you can share it there on the call. Hello, none. Okay, it's fine. I please do enjoy the rest of your day. And yeah, I wish everyone the best. See ya. Bye.
See you. Yeah.